That was a little dramatic. Let's do more of a fun opening.
As cool as that looked, it would have been a lot cooler if I would have won. Let's talk Creator Clash 2. First and foremost, I am fine. Thank you to everyone who was concerned. I am okay. So what happened? I lost. Again. Fun. Before I break it down, I want to start by saying Dad won fair and square. There were some people, not a lot, but I've seen some people saying that he was taking cheap shots, he was doing something illegal. He is a weird fighter, I'll say that, but no, it was not illegal. He won fair and square, and I'm happy for him. Dad is a great guy. As soon as the fight was over, Dad was immediately in the locker room checking on me.
How you doing?
Hey, buddy. Am I in hell?
Sorry.
Don't be sorry, brother. You did great. You did great, brother. I'm happy for you.
Are you gonna check you out?
No, a little bit. I think I'm okay.
Maybe or something?
Something, yeah. I've never felt it before like that.
Ah, dude, man. I want to split the walk out of here like you good.
Yes, brother.
Oh, dude. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good.
Can I tell you something though? All like 100%. I've never been hit as hard as you hit me. Did you see it when it happened?
I saw you. Sorry, I did see you a little shot.
3 times. I remember 3. It might have been more. I was like, oh, dude, this is legit. I never had that in sparring. So my neck's hurting pretty bad. I knocked my head back. I pinched a nerve in early camp, and now it's like back up. Oh my god. Like I'll whatever before the matters, but you hit. It's totally over hard, man.
Thank you, brother.
I've not had it that hard, and I'm being honest.
Anyone who knows boxing or anyone who has boxed, they know that all it takes is one good hit to completely change the outcome. There was just a fight last night where Ryan Garcia, who's one of the greatest boxers in the world, lost because of a good body shot.
Boom! That big shot from Tank in the solar plexus, which is one of the worst places that you can get hit with a body shot. And if you've ever been hit with a body shot there, you'll know the pain and the damage that it does. And it actually does take a few seconds for it to kick in, as we've seen with the fight there. And I'm not surprised he didn't get up.
It happens. People know it happens. It sucks. You know, I'll always wonder what if, and that may eat at me for a little bit, but you know, it could have gone a lot worse. I'm happy with it. I'm so happy that I was a part of it again. I'm so thankful that Ian and Anissa had me back. And once again, it was one of the greatest nights of my life. Like that high of the fight being over, that high of walking out and just walking into a stadium full of people screaming your name was insane. And my God, the H3 Army like took over that stadium. You know, after the fight, I was talking to Myth's parents, and Myth's dad's like, what do you do? He's like, what do you do for a living? Because that audience was insane when you walked out. And it was. You could hear it in the video. And then after the fight, when I was walking around saying hi to fans, like security had to keep moving me and Lena because every part of the stadium is just tons and tons of fans like running down. And it was amazing. Y'all are so beautiful, and it meant the world that you guys came out. It meant the world to talk to you guys after that experience. So what happened? Well, how far back do we want to start? Let's just start from right before I walked out. So we're in the room, we're doing the interviews. I could hear Dad barking in the other room. And what I liked was I didn't have that same fear that I did the first time when I fought Brett. Even with this madman barking in the other room, I was barking back, basically trying to let him know that his intimidation wasn't working. So Dad does his walkout first, which I didn't see until after the fight, and that was amazing. I was cracking up. I've watched that video so many times.
Oh my God, here he goes! Dad taking off into the ring, jumping over the ropes! Jesus Christ! Oh my Lord, have mercy! This man is on fire!
So we walked out, and I walked out with my coach Wally, of course, Lena, my wife, Morgan, our good friend, internet may know her as Morg Pie, my brother Nizar, and I was so grateful for all of them for being there for me. I didn't want Lena to be alone, to be, you know, the only girl walking out. I was so glad that Morgan was there because she helped calm down Lena throughout the fight, and they were like holding each other's hands, freaking out. So I do my walkout, walk onto that stadium, and it was crazy to see all those people and hear all those people cheering for me. It's something that like my brain still can't properly comprehend.
There you see him, folks. AB making his way into a massive pop there, Charlie. Maybe this crowd isn't so much pro-Dad that we thought.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, this is a very classical entrance here. Nothing too flashy. He's just walking up slowly, calmly. Dad's already breathing heavy. I mean, we're seeing a very different entrance here and a very different atmosphere.
I mean, listen, they said, Dad, meet your daddy, and that man seems to be AB. He's got the smiles that thrill, the looks that kill, in a right hand that apparently with 2 years in, Tony, may be more skill.
Yeah, AB's looking very relaxed right now. And the crowd are going wild for AB. They love him.
Well, like I said, the H3 podcast will be watching Ethan Klein's finest, AB, about to represent.
I felt like I was just on autopilot the whole time. Like there was so much, leading up to the fight. Got to do all the fighters had to do all these different things, like our weigh-ins and this and that. Go to the venue, basic shit. But like I was sort of just on autopilot until I was in the ring.
Fighting out of the red corner, he is H3 Podcast's heartthrob, Ethan Klein's biggest simp, and a Twitch streaming legend. He stands 6 feet tall and weighs in at 174.4 pounds. From Dearborn, Michigan, making his return to his second Creator Clash, AB Star Killer Aeon!
Gentlemen, I have a phrase I say a lot in the influencer boxing scene, and it is, don't blink. I have a feeling this one's gonna ring home. Let's get this one going. Round one, AB versus Dad Bot.
He's gonna sprint at him.
Dad comes out, he's gonna be heavy on his left
there's
hand.
that aggression.
And they're flying right away. Look at AB though, throwing some nice hooks underneath.
AB's chin's very high. You need to keep his chin down.
Oh, left hand again from Dad, but it gets caught.
AB lands a big right hand.
AB's landing shots here.
Dad's working the body though.
And Dad poses for the crowd, but he gets hit again.
I wasn't expecting this from AB, standing tall with Dad.
Let's go! Oh my God.
AB looks strong, dude. AB looks strong, dude. He's throwing heat.
It looks unfazed by that.
Unfazed.
He was ready
for it. He was ready. Oh, AB unfazed.
Oh.
He was throwing heater. Oh, he's dude, Dad doesn't have shit in a real fight.
AB looks really confident.
Dude, he's fucking winded.
Dad is already slowing down.
Yeah.
Dude, Dad doesn't have shit in a real fight.
That is dazed,
why the fuck they do that overhead bullshit?
Yeah, the first
so
shot.
Annoying.
I know.
AB is commanding the match right now. This is incredible.
Dude,
So good.
annihilated him. He annihilated him. Straight heaters.
Look, Dad, he realizes. He's like, okay, I got to take this seriously.
Yeah.
This is not a Matt Watson.
AB is like, he was foolish to ever.
Yeah.
Catch your breath, AB. Catch your breath. Take your time. You got him. You got him. Yeah, you got him.
A little part of me thought that maybe Dad changed up his strategy with Matt Watson. A little part of me thought maybe, now he was taking boxing more serious. He told me himself that he was going to be training differently for me. But as soon as we got in there, it was just a straight slugfest. And to my surprise, I threw out all my training out the window. It was just sort of like a street fight, just throwing random fucking hits, just going in. And I think that really happened after the first good hit I had on him. And I looked him in the eye, and he looked me back in the eye, and he knew it was on. He knew it wasn't just some joke this time. And I knew that I hurt him. And I was like, oh shit, okay. And we just went at each other. And it's crazy because he attacked the four guys for several months. Wally and everyone at Wildcard has been preparing me for his style of fighting. Wally every day hitting me in the head, hitting me in my sides, going like this, going like that, guarding like that. And I was, even the night before, I have footage the night before of him preparing me for that because we knew that's how he was gonna come at me. But I don't know, I don't know if it was nerves or what, we got in there and just like, fuck it, let's go in. And I think I was surprised when I saw that look in his eye, like, oh shit, okay, he's not a machine, he's a man, you know? Like Rocky IV.
He's worried. You're cutting. You're hurting. You see? You see? He's not a machine. He's a man.
And I realized that I hurt him in that moment, and then I just got stupid. But yeah, at some point during the fight, he must have gotten me with I still don't know what it is. Doctors say rib, but I thought it was liver, but I guess it's not. I guess it's rib. But as soon as I sat down, like a jolt, like through my, like it's weird. It's hard to explain, but like I like even breathing, it felt like something was pushing against something inside. And I couldn't tell if it was a liver shot. I've always heard about a liver shot, but a liver shot usually will drop you immediately because it like goes up your nerves and like you can't fight it. Like your body shuts down automatically. So I don't know. I guess it was rib. It was a bruised rib or something, but I think it pushed into something else. And I felt like I could kept going maybe a little bit, but at the same time I didn't want to push it.
Nah,
it ain't worth it.
Yeah, don't do it.
After several months of training, one mistake led to it all being over. And you know, we all know that could happen. You know, my fear was more about something like that happening and me getting knocked out, because all you need is one good blow to the head. But it was my body, and it will always kind of eat at me a little bit. But I'm happy. I'm happy the way it turned out. Could have been a lot worse.
Dad feels amazing. I feel amazing. I don't just feel amazing because I won. I truly, truly, truly feel amazing because I fought AB. AB! AB! Don't leave. I love AB. He's truly a good friend. I love H3. I know we talked a lot of trash. It's all a bit. It's all a joke. Family, family, family. I'm honored to have fought AB. Truly. So thanks.
So what was the injury? I'm not exactly sure. I think it was just a bruised rib. First doctor thought it was fractured, but turns out it wasn't. But yeah, I don't know exactly what it was. It was just something related to the rib, I guess. I don't know. It was bad luck. That's what it was. I'm cursed, guys. I'm cursed. I feel like I let down Wally and everyone else at Wildcard, my gym. But, you know, they all say they're proud of me. Wally says he's proud of me. He said I did good.
Hardest I've ever been. Hardest I've ever hit.
You can punch. Oh, you got power. No, you got power.
For real.
Oh, no.
So my coach is telling me, he's like, we got to chill next time. Like, I can't come out like that because I can't match it forever, you know?
But I want to force him to be like, no, he never hits like it's a fight.
Congratulations.
No, thank you.
I'm happy to meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll be alright. Okay. Sorry, I let you guys know. I wanted to put on a show.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm not fighting Ken. What is good for you? So beat him back.
You'll hurt him.
Harley was saying in me while we were watching it, he was like, I wish AB could see what we're seeing, because Dad was fucking gassed.
Yeah, you
he was immediately
I could tell towards the very end. I could tell.
You destroyed the Invincible Man legacy. I know it didn't play it exactly, but you literally made him look like a tired old human. Bro, standing there when he was going through it, and like on top, just like fucking alien, was sick. It was actually sick.
That's boxing. One will win, one will lose.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game.
That's what I keep trying to remember. Hey, 50-50.
Yeah.
Who knows what happened? Yeah. Someone's got to lose.
I still get a participation trophy though, right?
I know.
My participation award, baby. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I mean, win or lose, it's for charity. And whatever, I don't have pride in the sense that I'm upset that I lost. I mean, of course I wanted to win, but you know, it's more about, I'm curious about what I could have done if I would have kept going. It was nice to run into Hassan after my fight. He told me that he ran into Dad in the hallway and he stabbed him for me.
I killed Dad afterwards. I saw him, I stabbed him.
Besides my coach and besides Wildcard, I really feel bad about all the fans who drove out, all the fans who paid. You know, some fans came all the way from Michigan, probably further, to watch, and then I only gave them 1 round, and I do feel bad about that. So I do apologize, guys, if you're one of those people. I wish I could have done something, but I really couldn't have. If I could have, I promise I would have. And that's why I tried to walk around after and say hi to as many people as I could. I'm happy that we put on a show while I was in there. Yeah, the other fights were great as well. It was a hell of an event. I knew Michelle and Andrea's match was going to be insane, and that was so fun to watch, and they were so impressive. And the fight that I was honestly most excited for was Brett and Myth, because I didn't know who to root for. You know what I mean? Like, Brett has become a close friend, and we spent time working out together before this event, but Myth is family, you know, and Myth is a big part of the reason why I'm out here today. Myth is related to me, and seeing his career and seeing some kid come from Dearborn and achieve so much really inspired me, you know, years ago. So there is a part of me that owes being out here to Myth and showing me that someone from Dearborn could achieve this dream. So I really care for both of them, and I didn't know who to root for. I really wasn't sincerely rooting for either of them, you know, Myth's family. So I was telling Brett, I'm sorry, man, I gotta slightly lean towards Myth because he is family, and he's just a good dude, you know what I mean? There's so many influencers online, especially Arab ones, who don't always represent us the best way, if I'm being real, but I've always said that Ale has done a great job of representing us, and I'm very proud of him. I'm happy for him in his win. As hard as it was to see Brett go down like that, I'm thankful that I wasn't the only one that lost in the first round, so thank you, Brett, for joining me in that. Ian and Wasabi had an amazing fight. I was a little worried at first, but then Ian came back, and like Ian was really, I feel like, dominating the last few rounds. But I'm happy for Wasabi. He's a really nice guy. I've trained with him a couple of times. It was an emotional event, especially at the end when Ian gave his speech and he said that he's not everybody's cup of tea.
I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I really do appreciate the support, and you know, thank you for coming.
That broke my heart because he really is such an awesome dude. Him and Anissa are just lovely. So that made me a little emotional, but I hope him and Anissa realized what they pulled off, what they put together is truly amazing. 2 years in a row, such an amazing event, and I'm honored to be part of it. Now that I've addressed what happened, I want to take a moment to thank some people. First and foremost, I need to start by giving a very special thank you to the man who kept me alive throughout this whole event, both of these events. My coach, Wally Lucky Boy Amatoso. Without his training, I would have gotten my ass kicked both years, but because of him, I not only survived, I think I put on a show both years, and I owe that to him. He has become a very good friend, and I do intend on continuing to train with him a couple times a week. Not to fight, not with intent of fighting again, but just, you know, I've grown to really have a respect and love for boxing as long as I'm not fighting. Just for workout purposes and to keep in shape, I will be continuing to work out with him, and I'm forever grateful for him.
AB and Wale are like the coolest looking combo here. I'm like, what the hell? I wish I looked cool.
I want to thank Ethan and Neela and the whole Teddy Fresh team for creating my shorts and robe for the event. I think, and I may be biased, but I think a lot of people would agree that my shorts and robe were definitely the most badass in that whole event. I want to thank Michael Briggs and Michael Kiki Flores, who are Ian's coach and Brett's coach, who really were there for me, really helped me out when I wasn't even their responsibility. Such great guys. Thank you, Michael, for being there after the fight and taking care of me, and for everything that you've done. Like, Michael is one of the greatest guy. I know I keep saying that about everyone, these greatest people, but it really is a bunch of the greatest people involved in this event. There's so much love, and I swear to God, there's no other boxing event, whether it be YouTube or mainstream, that compare, because there's just so much love from so many people, from the fighters, from the coaches, from the staff. It's just such an awesome experience. Like, I can't even express it all in this one video. It would take too long, but yeah, thank you, Michael, and thank you for being there for me last year when Wally couldn't come. You were in my corner, and it meant the world, and it's something that I'll never forget. So thank you for that, buddy. I want to thank Dad for being a great opponent and a great friend throughout this all. You know, we had a little bit of our online beef, a little bit back and forth, but it was fun, and Dad's a great guy. Dad has been in the game forever. He's been on YouTube forever, and I'm excited to see where his fighting career goes, or what's next. I heard he's going to be in WWE next, so that's exciting. And I'll be there to support you with whatever you do. And I truly do wish you the best. You're a great guy, Nate. As I'm editing this video, Dad just went live and he's drunk, and I was afraid that he was going to dox me. but just because this is hilarious and I love Dad, I just want to share this clip with you of me calling into Dad's stream while he's drunk.
Oh my gosh, AB, are you gonna stream tonight? AB, I can ride my bicycle to you. Me and AB live pretty close to each other. We're in the same town. I can ride my bike to AB's house. Oh, AB called me. I'm gonna call him back. Hang on. AB's calling right now. Let's see what AB says.
Hello.
What's up?
How you doing, Dad?
Dude, I am so drunk.
Yeah, I know. I was worried you were gonna dodge this there for a sec.
No. I won't say. Yeah, maybe I said too much already, but AB and I live in Los Angeles and we're pretty close to each other. That's all I'm saying.
All right, buddy. If you need anything, give me a call, okay?
Thanks, dude. I won't dox you, I promise.
No, you're good. I'm gonna get back to editing this video, but if you need anything, call me.
What are you editing?
Creator Clash video, just
Oh, nice.
summarizing everything. Yeah.
Very, very cool. Nice. I miss you, dude.
Miss you too, bud. We'll get together soon.
Good to hear from you.
All right, bye.
All right, talk to you later. Bye. I will not reveal AB's location. He's killing it. He's amazing. I would be concerned as well if I heard an old man drunk rambling about addresses and locations.
I want to thank S-Fan for just being the man, being the dude. S-Fan is one of the people who I've met through doing the Creator Clash, and I absolutely love that man. I swear to God, he is probably the coolest dude I've met since living in LA. Like, he's awesome. I met him in the first Creator Clash, and since then, he has done nothing but support me and been a good friend. You know, he's rated me on Twitch, which is awesome, helped me get a footing on Twitch. He's invited me to be on his show, Loot Goblins, which I won, by the way. Check it out. Week 3 winner, AB Starkiller. When I got injured, he was still doing interviews like down the hallway. He left that room, came down all the way to the locker room just to check on me. Like, such a good dude. Like, shout out to S-Fan, really, really good guy. At the open workouts, he just randomly made up a rumor that I was taking anabolic steroids and telling all of these people who I've never met before that he knows a guy named AB and he's on steroids, which was hilarious.
I don't know if he has a chance against AB.
That fight, like in all seriousness, that fight is interesting because you go back to the AB and Hundar fight. AB dropped him, dropped Hundar. He's a big boy.
AB had some good shots.
And he was around for the entire fight.
I saw AB injecting anabolic steroids.
I did not see that.
He was taking, the syringe was this big, and he was just shooting it in his mouth. I don't know if that's how you use them.
You said you saw this.
I did, and it's real.
Okay.
AB and Hundar.
AB caught Hundar and
He got it, right? Boom. And just Hundar just immediately dropped.
It's, yeah.
Now, then again, AB is on anabolic steroids. I would like to.
Oh, he is?
Double syringing, and I saw
Nice.
him. He was just like, I don't know if that's even how. I don't know if he was using it right.
He's just putting them in his cornflakes?
Yeah, he was just drinking.
Well, he looks great. Whatever he's doing isn't wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, listen, I know a guy. His name's AB. He does anabolic steroids.
Oh, is that what that stands for?
That's AB, is anabolic.
And he just stuck with that bit throughout the whole stream.
I think I could one tap almost everybody here. Yeah.
One tap.
Except for AB, because I think AB is on anabolic steroids.
Yeah, I heard you saying that. I didn't know that was true.
I'm almost positive.
Okay.
AB is on anabolic steroids.
Oh, you're really turning AB into a type of person.
Most importantly, I want to shout out the fans. Like, I cannot thank you guys enough for being there and all the love you guys gave. It really meant the world. All the kind words after. I loved meeting you guys. I wish I could have met every single one of you guys. I really do. I love meeting you guys. I love taking pictures with you guys. You all are lovely, and it's like rewatching that footage of us walking around the stadium after the fight was insane. The one we were taking pictures with fans, because it's like, holy shit. Like, I don't always have these thoughts anymore because it's been so long, but I get these sparks where it's like, holy shit, there's me and Lena. We met, we started dating, we were waiters for so long, you know? And before we got hired by Ethan, we were working shitty 9-to-5 jobs. It's like, I don't know, like in that moment, you guys were all cheering for us. Like, I saw, watching the footage back, I saw the 2 waiters being cheered on, and it was like, thank you guys for changing our lives. Yes, I'm sorry if I let any of you down by putting on such a short show. But it happens sometimes, you know? You go in, you're excited, you get a little too excited, and then you bust early, you know what I mean? So I busted early, sorry. I think most importantly, I need to thank Ian and Anissa for so much, for putting together this event, for letting me be a part of it twice, for being there for me throughout it all, for being great friends, just for so much. I'll never forget this experience. Thank you guys for allowing me to be part of it twice. It was life-changing. Since we're getting in the feels, let me just say, Ian and Anissa called into the show after the fight, into the podcast, and Ian was wearing a Team Starkiller jacket, which was just a jacket that I put out as merch before the fight. And that really, I don't know why that hit me so hard. You know, I guess it was just insane to see iDubbbz wearing my merch when I've been a fan for years, and the first merch I think I've ever bought was from Ian. And I actually wore that in my first YouTube video, my first actual Starkiller video. And in that video, I was talking about Ian and Ethan, and it was just insane to be sitting there on the podcast with Ethan and Ian rocking my merch. It was like, I don't know, it hit me, and that meant the world. And he didn't even mention it to me. I had no idea that he ordered that jacket. So thank you, dude. Like that was awesome. And it's awesome how supportive you and Anissa are of your fighters. And I just want to say I'm really excited to see what Ian puts out in the future. I know about some stuff he's working on right now, and I think fans are going to be really excited to see it, including myself. So just to tease that, obviously I can't say anything about it, but I want to say that I'm thankful for my Creator Clash family, for the other fighters, the returning fighters. It was great seeing all of them and all of the staff at Real Good Touring. It was like a family reunion in a way, you know, people who I really care about that I haven't seen in a year. It was really nice to see everyone, and like, oh shit, we're going through this again. Like the feeling of camaraderie that I've gotten with these people is amazing. It's really awesome. And all the new fighters too, you know, I was honored enough to meet a bunch of these new fighters and get close to them, and everyone is lovely, sincerely, like everyone is great. And also I got to thank the crew. Thank you guys for covering me while I was gone. Thank you for supporting me throughout this process. You guys mean the world to me. You guys are my family out here. I hope you guys know that. And watching your reactions and seeing how concerned you guys looked as I was fighting and how much you guys cared really meant the world. And thank you, Ethan and Hila, for continuously calling and checking on me. As I'm closing out this video, I'm sure a lot of you want to know if I will be fighting again. And the answer is I will not. I know I said that last year, but I really do not intend on fighting again. Of course, you never know, but if I do, it will not be anytime soon. I have so much more I want to do. And as awesome as this experience was, it's very time consuming. Like boxing, like took over my life anytime I had free time. So I don't plan on doing it again. I know a lot of you are gonna say Lena should do it. I don't know if Lena will do it. She's interested in doing it, but I'm not gonna tell her no, obviously, but it's gonna be hard for me to watch. But I definitely owe that to her after her going through hell for the past few years worrying about me. So we'll see. Maybe Lena will be in it. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of hoping they don't ask if anyone from the pod wants to be on it, but if they do, yeah, I guess we'll see Lena fight next year. But I know there's a long list of people who have already asked to be on the card. So if they don't invite anyone from the pod, I understand. And I'll actually, to be honest, be a little happy about it because I don't have to stress about Lena. But, you know, it is what it is. I support her either way. And also another thing that's kind of wild is that the second Creator Clash has come and gone, and I have not put out my video for the first Creator Clash, which ended up becoming a full-length like documentary that I'm still working on. So that is still coming. It's not going to be solely about the first Creator Clash. That's going to be about my whole YouTube journey. And that's not to make me sound like some success, because it's not. It's a story of failure, but I think it's a good one. So I'm gonna be working on that as well and putting out more videos on this channel, but that's still coming someday. It's just something that I'm very passionate about. So that one I don't want to rush. And also after the first Creator Clash, I started streaming on Twitch, which has just been so much fun. Like, I absolutely love streaming. I love the audience that me and Lena have on Twitch. And it's another roadblock in this documentary that I've been working on because I've just been having so much fun streaming. It's completely, like, streaming has completely changed the dynamic of me and Lena moving out to LA. You know, it's made our lives feel, it sounds depressing, but not lonely, but it's just like we feel so much more full now. It's like every day we go online and have like 500 people, you know, watching us, and it's awesome to have our own little community like that supporting us and everything we do. So if you guys are one of those people, thank you so much. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this, and I would appreciate it if you guys subscribe. So close to 100K, baby. Let me get that plaque. And also, if you do not follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. I usually stream there. We've been actually streaming almost every day, so if you guys are interested, we'll be there. I'll have a lot of fun. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys. Peace and love. I'll see y'all.